Photographers are pretentious assholes. They love using complicated terms to describe things that are very basic. And if you've ever tried buying a new lens for your camera, you know what I'm talking about. You might have gotten tripped up by terms such as wide-angle lens, telephoto lens, fStop, aperture, millimeters, depth of field, bokeh, fast lenses, slow lenses. All of these things are really just describing a cylinder. That's what a lens is, a cylinder. You might have learned in math class that a cylinder has two properties. It has a length and it has a radius. We're going to use a telescope to describe this. A telescope is long and it lets you see things that are far away. If you increase the length of the telescope, you can see things that are further away. If you shrink it, you can see things that are closer. That's what a lens is. Longer lenses let you see further away, shorter lenses let you see closer. That's the first property. That is the length. You might see that represented as millimeters. So a 22 millimeter lens will not see as far as a 200 millimeter lens, but you will get a wider field of view. You'll get more in your shot. The second property of a cylinder is how wide it is, how much light it is able to let in. Bigger lenses will let more light in, and you can use them in darker areas. Your phone, for example, is actually pretty small, so it can't do night shots very well. If you've ever tried shooting video at night, you know what I'm talking about. But this is why Hollywood is able to do really good night scenes, because they've got massive lenses. You will see this represented by f-stops. Something that is f1.4 is bigger than something that is f6. It's like golf, the bigger the number, the smaller it is. It's weird like that. Again, pretentious assholes. The bigger your lens is, the more expensive it tends to be. Something that is f1.4 is going to be a lot more expensive than something that's f4.5, just because it takes more glass, it takes more mechanical stuff to make that big and still focus. Yeah, photographers are pretentious.